Hi, I'm Judi Vitale, your astrologer with ReadTheStars.com, and I have a bunch of great news here in your weekly horoscopes at work for September the 19th through September the 25th, 2016. First and foremost, are you ready? Get rid of it. It's done. It's going to be over. Mercury retrograde is done for now, but we can celebrate, right? I like the idea. We're going to go with happiness and bright colors and all kinds of good stuff to say Mercury's coming out of retrograde this week. That actually will occur for us very, very early on Thursday morning, the 22nd. We also have something else to celebrate, and that's the fall equinox. For those of you who just adore autumn, it's the official start of autumn, and the sun will move into Libra. That's occurring on also on Thursday, just after Mercury comes out of retrograde at 10:22 a.m. And then at last, we have Venus coming into Scorpio. Maybe that's what inspired me to be so provocative there with the t-shirt, because this is a very sexual energy that people are going to be giving off. Sensual and sexual. It's not just, it's about showing our ability to be deep with others, and physical as well as people are just going to have that little something going on once Venus goes into Scorpio. So that's going to be starting this week on Friday. So with that given, I thought that you might like to know what's going on day by day as well. On Monday the 19th, the moon will be in Libra starting at 12:58 a.m. And we'll have Venus in a sextile to Mars and the moon in a sextile to Neptune. It's a nice day for relationships. A really good day to get along with people and to establish where things are going, and maybe clearing up some of the things that the Mercury retrograde brought up, and also the eclipse that we had last week, of course. The moon will stay in Taurus on Tuesday and go void, of course, not till 11:32 in the evening Eastern time. So we've got the whole day to work very successfully with the moon in Taurus. The moon in Taurus energy is always good for anything that's acquisitive, although I still would be very careful about buying electronics. Clothing maybe, or something like replenishing the fall wardrobe, that kind of stuff. Don't overdo, but also it's good for finding ways of earning money as well. And there's just a whole bunch of good energy involving Pluto and Mercury and Pluto and the sun and the moon. It's just like a really, really nice day on Tuesday. So make the most out of that. Wednesday, the 21st, we have the moon going into Gemini at 1:53 a.m., so that's good. We've got the Gemini moon that fosters communication and also helps us with things like technology. So maybe that horrible, horrible problem that you've had the whole time during Mercury retrograde will finally lift and you'll be able to deal. And that is going to also bring a moon-Jupiter trine, which is going to be really nice and pleasant. Remember, Jupiter just moved into Libra not too long ago, so we're still getting used to that. But, I can't give anything but day of the week to Thursday, because it is definitely the day of the week. We have Mercury coming into direct motion, getting out of its retrograde condition very early in the morning, as I said, 1:31 a.m. And then, boom, it's fall. The sun moves into Libra at 10:22 a.m. So, do you know why we call the sun in Libra time fall? Because when the sun is in Aries, it's at the highest point in the sky in the northern hemisphere, and when it goes to the equinox, guess what? It's at the fall. The sun is exalted in the sign of Aries, and it is in its fall in the sign of Libra, for those of you who are astrology buffs. Isn't that an interesting little tidbit? So, on Friday, we have a nice day. The void, of course, moon takes place overnight on the East Coast, and that's from 3:57 a.m. to 4:33 p.m., and Venus will move into Scorpio at 10:51 a.m., and this is just a few weeks, as I said, people being intense, people being very sensual, a lot of innuendo. So be careful if you're in a situation where someone might be offended by the kind of language or gestures that you might make. Just be very careful about that. All kinds of unconscious impulses kind of come up, so be careful there. Always be appropriate with people. It's just good to give one another our respect. The moon will be void, of course, as I said, very early in the morning, and it'll be in Cancer the rest of the day. So, it'll be about that nurturing thing that we like to do for ourselves and for one another. And the same thing goes for Saturday, Cancer moon all day. And we'll have a little opposition to Pluto and a square to Uranus. So edgy energy, but not too terrible. The moon will go void, of course, at 9:42 p.m. If you have Saturday night plans, they might change just a little bit as the day goes on, but that's okay. You'll be able to adapt to it because you know the moon is going to be void, of course. The moon will move into Leo at 9:48 a.m. on Sunday. This looks like a really nice, harmonious kind of Sunday. A little nice energy coming from the sun and Jupiter to really make that Leo moon shine. So go on and just, enjoy yourself. It's a great day. I love pro football, and I think that this is like a really good day for it on Sunday the 25th. I will be at Journeys of Life from 1 to 5 p.m. and on Thursday the 22nd. And I also, from now on, will be available at Green Eris Wholeness Center and Wellness Center. And that is in Aspinwall. And you can find out more about that and all things I do, from transpersonal coaching and clinical hypnosis and all the other great stuff that I love to do, so that I can bring your attention to what's best for you in your life, by contacting me at Judi, Judi, at readthestars.com.